March 1st, marching away. Ground muddy, and it's a bit nippy with that wind coming in. Thankfully it's not raining though, so we're okay. I was just thinking there about life. I mean, why wouldn't you? You're up here in the zone and thinking, what's the opposite of suicide? I mean, there's so much suicide now in the world because you've aligned yourself with the wrong system, and it's that distortion that distorts life itself and causes people to end it, so to speak. And suicide is a form of existential homicide if you step back far enough to see it. It's the greater self rearing up to kill the ego, but rather kill it while you're still alive. And this is what the mystics say, is that you don't need to die in order to achieve eternal life. Just come up into the hills. And so what's the opposite, of suicide, of that sort of, I guess it's awakening. It is that sort of killing of the ego while still alive, the enhancing of the brain. But even the brain will rot and decay and die. But I guess while you're still alive, enhancing the brain, especially given the proliferation of brain disablers that we have, this pseudo-technology that is not technology, but a perversion thereof that disables and dislocates the brain. So that you end up, at the age of 40 or 50 with a brain that resembles a toilet and not a palace or a forest. If you look at a forest, especially in winter, look up at the canopy, it's all connected. And it resembles a brain, a cortex, or several cortices. And the word cortex comes from Latin. It means bark. And so, instead of looking like a toilet, fat by 40, dead by 50, and all because the lady loved the motor car. And the heart disabler, not just the brain disabler, but the motor car gives you the double whammy. It disables the heart, and since all cognition is a function of locomotion, it disables the brain too. So you end up looking like a toilet by 50, and not the Taj Mahal or a great unmanaged forest like Białowieska in the east of Poland on the Belarusian border. One of the last great wildernesses in Europe, which is now a car park. But there you go. So I guess it's the opposite of suicide is awakening. Is wakening up. And as good old Immanuel Kant says, awakening, enlightenment is nothing more than maturing, manning up. That's all it is.